Hi guys! Hello, welcome to another episode of our live stream. This is a new week. A new week is in store for us, and today I'm really excited because I have come up with a new game for today's live stream game. So we have, as usual, a giveaway today with a brand new game that I'm really proud of because I designed the game on the computer. So we're gonna play that today, and so we're gonna have a giveaway today. I will let you guys know what the giveaway for today is, and we will also have a flash deal today, as always. And today's topic is about your gut health and your skin health. So this is a topic that I am very I guess I'm like a living proof of the story, right? Because I started gut health, but also I've been really affected by gut health and my skin as well, and how I transformed my gut, which then in turn transformed my skin. So today I'm going to share with you, take a deeper look into what is the digestive system and what is our gut health and what does our gut health got to do with our skin health. So if you have problems or if you are faced with challenges with your skin and you've been trying to keep it in check for your entire life but nothing's working out, like the culprit could lie in your gut. So today we're gonna investigate and find out more about that. So it's gonna be interesting. So if you're watching this live stream on YouTube or Facebook, you can live chat with me on those platforms, but you can also come to our website live.ceramiracle.com because that's where we will be having the live stream flash deals. The code will be on the website. So wherever you are, as long as you can see this, you can live chat with me. So let's see who's in today. So if you guys can hear me, just type yes. So I'm gonna make sure that everything is working fine and good. And let me know how your weekend has been, how your week has been going. Oh, I see someone typing. Hi DB. Who do we have? We have Athena, we have Elma, Mandy. Hi Mandy. So let's see. Yeah, we usually have to wait about 5 minutes for people to come streaming onto the live stream. But yeah, my week has been okay. My week has been the same. Has been the same for a while. Going a bit nuts. I still haven't had my AC fixed, so if you can hear the fan, I need it. Otherwise, I will be in a pool of sweat. Ah, Janice, my live stream is your favorite bedtime story. I hope it's the supplements. I hope it is cuddly dreams that's helping you sleep, not me, because because you're making me sound like I'm boring. Oh, Sam. Hello. Hi, Sam. Sam smells nice. No, Sam's not in hiding. I think he just got pushed around because I was moving some stuff the other day. But Sam is here, and let's see who's on the live stream. So today we are giving out a Sam tote bag for the live stream, and today's live stream is today's live stream game giveaway is going to be really really fun because everybody can have a chance to win. So we're not limited to just one or two winners. It's if you guys can guess the right thing, then like everybody wins, and it's really fun. It's interactive. I just designed it 10 minutes ago, so I'm pretty proud of that. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about gut. This area here, gut. So gut is what is gut? Gut. Gut is our gastrointestinal tract. The system that digests and absorbs nutrients. Your food. So we will talk about that today. And like I think a lot of people do not know like the big impact that the gut has to our not just our health, but our skin and our mood, and just our well-being. Like it is so important that as a naturopath, it is the first thing that we fix. When someone comes to us and they have like multiple problems or they have chronic problems, the first thing you want to fix is the gut, because once you fix the gut, everything else becomes really easy. But then fixing the gut is always the hardest thing because it's just so complex, right? It's not only that you have to fix what's inside the body, but you also have to fix what's outside the body, which is your diet and your environment. So it is complex, it is complicated, but I mean that's what supplements are for. Supplements are here to make complicated things not so complicated, and as long as you pick the right supplements and you do the right things. So that's what we'll talk about today. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, feel free to live chat with me there. And if you're watching this on our website, it is live.ceramiracle.com. We are live streaming everywhere. Sam Bear is everywhere. So it's quite exciting for me to do this live stream because like the first time we did it, we probably have like 20 people on the live stream watching, and then the second time it went up a bit, and last week we went up to about 200 over people per session, so at least 200 people viewed the live stream, which I am really glad, because when I used to do like tours with health talks and stuff, maybe I'll get like a 100 to 200 audience, right, per session, and we don't do that a lot. I probably do like a health talk maybe once a month, but now that I'm doing 8 live streams a month, so I can reach out to more people, and that's exactly why I wanted to go into entrepreneurship, because it gives me a bigger platform to share what I know with more people, right? Because when you're a naturopath sitting in an office or a clinic, you only work with one person at one time, and in a day maximum maybe 5 people. So like it's really limited to how many people you can reach out. And in the past, without like live streaming and all this kind of stuff, it's tough, because when we want to help someone change their health or improve their health, we need to work with them like long term. We need to work with them over like extended period of time. But now with the live stream, it's almost like having like a live consultation, right? Because I can share with every single session. We talk about a single part of the body, and then once you have seen at least like 10 episodes, you have a very clear idea of your own body and what you need to do to improve your health and to make changes. So that's what we're gonna do. So hi guys, so saw a few new people joining in the live stream. If you haven't said hi yet, please do, so I can know who you are. And today we will have a flash deal. Today's flash deal is everything about the gut. So today's flash deal is 10% off Gut Warrior, Firefighter, and Marine Matcha. So we'll be talking about these 3 products because it is all related to the gut. But before that, we will need to talk about the science. Janice, I know, I have a calming voice. I think many years ago, like some people said I should be doing radio, like, especially nighttime radio. Like I could, like love songs with Eugene He. This is me accompanying you to the end of your night. Before you have sweet dreams, sleep well. Funny. Okay, so let's talk about the serious stuff. Sam, I'm going to put you here. Your gut health is your skin health. It's a new statement to a lot of people, right? Because I'm sure a lot of you haven't heard, your gut health is your skin health. But why do we say that? I think what a lot of people do not realize is that fundamentally, your digestive tract or your gut is like your skin. If we want to be really strict about it, your entire digestive tract, and let me pull up an image to show you what your digestive tract looks like. So this is your digestive system. Starts with your mouth, right? So essentially, it is the path or the process or the journey that like a food enters your body. So let's say if I eat sambar, it goes into my mouth, and then Then you have your accessory organs, so which are the organs that help to support the digestive system. So like in your mouth, you have the salivary glands, and then you go down to the esophagus or your gullet. And then as it goes down, it hits the stomach. So your stomach is where you produce hydrochloric acid to break down the food into smaller pieces. So let's go back because I want to talk about the from the top. So when food hits your mouth, you chew it. And the chewing part is really important. Some people do not chew, and if you do not chew your food, you realize that you might have issues with hyperacidity. So you might have issues with heartburn, you might have issues with indigestion, might dyspepsia, because the first part of the digestive process happens in your mouth. As you chew your food, you are breaking it down into smaller pieces, and you break it down into like this paste, right? Essentially, solid food becomes paste in your mouth, and then it's mixed with the saliva. So the saliva contains enzymes that will break down the sugar in the food into glucose. So chewing the food in your mouth produces this like slimy blob of paste, and that thing is called chyme, right? And this chyme then goes down your esophagus into your stomach. So when it's in your stomach, then you have hydrochloric acid that's produced by your stomach that breaks it down into smaller pieces, smaller parts. And then at the same time, it kind of kickstarts and rolls the entire digestive system. So then we go into, and then it goes into the small intestine. So as it passes into the small intestines, then it hits another group of accessory organs like your pancreas and gallbladder. So your gallbladder is pretty much like a little ball that stores bile, and then pancreas produces things like insulin, so the hormones that's required to regulate blood sugar levels in your body. So then in the small intestines, even more enzymes are being produced to break it down further. So so things that breaks down in the small intestine would be your fats, so the lipids and your protein. And then as it passes through the small intestine, then what you also have is you have your gut microbiota, so which is your gut microbiome, the bacteria and the microorganisms in your intestine that also further help with the digestive process. So what they do is this microorganisms in your gut, they also produce some enzymes, they also produce some hormones, and together with whatever enzymes you have, they help to break down the food further. And some of them also will consume your food, and then once they consume your food, then they release certain chemicals, to keep everything in balance. So after the small intestine, then eventually it goes into the large intestine, where water gets absorbed by the large intestine. So then the slimy chyme becomes a dry solid, right? So that eventually gets stored in the rectum, which is where, and then eventually it comes out as poop. So that's the life cycle of your food, and so as I said, why would I consider like the digestive tract as your skin? Is because if you look at it from in the picture, right, or if you open your mouth, strictly speaking, the entire digestive tract is outside your body. It is exposed to the environment, right? Because if let's say you straighten everything up, you straighten like the big and small intestines, it is a tube, and as we know with a tube, like a tube has no closing, so the air in the tube is the same air that is outside the tube. So essentially, what you can say is that your gut is actually exposed to the outside environment, and therefore your gut works as like your skin. And like your skin, your gut is your first line of defense from the environment. And that is what is so important. And because it is exposed to the environment, then it also behaves and acts like your skin. So it does react to the environment, it reacts to toxins, it reacts to things that you're allergic to, and like your skin, it can go inflame, and like your skin, it can grow things like your skin grows acne. Your gut, your digestive tract can also have have things like boils or ulcers on it. So very similar in terms of how they behave, and that is why while we're taking care of our skin, we need to also take care of the gut, because and this whole thing is called the gut skin brain axis. Whatever happens in your gut has got a direct effect on not only your brain but also your skin. So looking at the next picture, let's make this bigger. Let's make this bigger. So this is the gut skin axis, and as you can see, you have on the top left, your brain, and then you have your bottom left, which is your food. So if you consume like food that is high in glucose, so heavily processed food that is high in sugar, what it does is it increases the production of IGF-1, but it also decreases the production of the good bacteria, the probiotic in your gut, because what it does is it actually proliferates and encourages the growth of certain bad bacteria that we don't want in the gut. And when we have too much of the bad bacteria in the gut, it forms an overcrowding situation where it competes with the good bacteria that's living in your gut. So you have to understand that the good bacteria in your gut, they live in your gut, right? They are part of you. We have about like almost 10% of our body weight in microorganisms in our body, and that is quite surprising, right? So if you're like if you are 100 pounds, you have like 10 pounds of microorganisms in your body. So they are on your skin, they are on your hair, they are on your face, they are in your intestine, they are in your bloodstream, they are everywhere, and all these microorganisms, they live as part of us. It's a symbiotic relationship. We need them and they need us, but most important, and a lot, and like the types of bacteria or microorganisms you have in your gut has been determined from a really young age. So we inherit this from our mom. So as your mom gives birth to you, we picked up some of the microorganisms from the vaginal wall, and then as she breastfeeds you, she also passes on her like her probiotics to you. So then you develop like a system. Let me see. Oh, you can't see my face. So you develop a system of this balance of probiotics in your body, and that is your individual microbiome. So we are all very different. We have different. It's almost like a fingerprint. We have a different fingerprint of microbiome, but that essentially is what belongs to us. But then when we consume things like processed food that's high in sugar, or when we're exposed to the environment that is toxic with pollution, then what we do is we are introducing really bad bacteria in our gut that don't belong there, and all these things help to, but they compete with your own microbiome, and then things get out of balance. So things get out of homeostasis. So homeostasis is it's a word that defines a balance in the body, and it is a word that your body loves. Your body loves to be in homeostasis and balance all the time. So all these processed high sugar foods can affect and alter the gut microbiota, and therefore it also affects the impairment of the gut barrier. So the gut barrier, which is the intestinal tract, as I said, your intestinal tract. So imagine this is like the wall of your intestine. It functions the same as the skin, right? It contains pores, and all these pores is where the digested food gets absorbed, goes through the pores and into the bloodstream. So in a perfect world, in a perfect situation, all these pores work really, really well. And what they do is they only allow things like your amino acids, the digested lipids, and glucose to pass through. So those are the things that your body needs. At the same time, it also allows certain things like enzymes. It allows certain things like some biochemical to pass through. But in the case where, let's say, you have like an imbalance in your gut microbiome, so what happens is the good bacteria that lives on the wall of the intestine, they get disrupted, and then when they get stressed, then inflammation happens on the gut, on the intestine walls. As inflammation happens, as you would know, so what happens when inflammation happens on your skin? When you get acne and you get acne at the same spot over and over again, it becomes a scar, and also your pores become enlarged. So similarly, what happens is that the pores in the intestinal walls becomes enlarged. And once they get enlarged, then they're unable to regulate what passes through. And as a result, you have things that's not supposed to appear in your bloodstream. They start to appear in your bloodstream. So things like undigested protein, which is protein, goes into the bloodstream by accident because of this enlarged, pores in the intestinal walls, and that causes inflammation. And that causes a response in your body because obviously the undigested protein should not be in your blood. Then therefore, to get rid of it, white blood cells would rush over to take it away. Wherever white blood cells congregate, inflammation happens. And that's why it is so important to make sure that we maintain this balance in the gut. So we allow the intestine to do its job in the best possible way ever, and that is to prevent things that's not supposed to go into your bloodstream leak into your bloodstream. And therefore, the term for this condition where people the intestinal walls become so weak that they become porous is called leaky gut. Leaky gut is when your intestinal wall starts leaking things into the bloodstream. So as you can see at the top, at the middle right, you have all this entry of gut microbiota and metabolites into your bloodstream. So these are the things that shouldn't be in your bloodstream. And because they go into your bloodstream, they get distributed all over your body, and some of them gets distributed to your skin. And when it goes into your skin, then you get inflammation on your skin, and that would result in conditions like acne, and that would also aggravate and increase things like glycation happening in your skin. So then, when your skin starts to gets acne, gets inflamed, it gets reactive. And then when your skin gets reactive, your skin will send a signal to the brain, and the brain will try its best to fix problems. Like your brain is like the master controller in your body. It's always trying to fix things, but unfortunately, how the brain fixes things in the body is very one-sided, right? It only has one solution for one thing. So sometimes it gives the wrong solution because it cannot differentiate, because especially when things go wrong in your body and it is man-made, and it shouldn't happen in nature, then your brain will not be able to differentiate it, and it will come up with solutions that's actually worse for the problem. So in this case, when your skin gets inflammation, your brain starts to send a signal, and your brain starts to produce sebum, which is like the oil that you find on your skin, because that's supposed to help to clear things and make things better. But unfortunately, in this case, it makes things worse, because then it starts to clog up your pores and you get even more acne. Then you will have to take charge and fix the problem. And how you fix the problem for most people is they will go into a drugstore and they will buy like an acne cleanser or acne toner. And these things will tend to be really harsh, right? The toner can contain alcohol, and then the cleanser and the moisturizer for acne skin will not contain any oil. It's oil free. So what happens is then they use all these products to strip away the excess oil from the skin, which helps for that very moment. But what happens is when you strip off all the oils from your skin becomes dry, and that dry skin sends a signal to the brain, which then tells the brain that, oh, the skin is dry, we need to fix it. So then the brain sends signal to the skin to produce more sebum, right, because the skin is dry. So then you're stuck in this endless loop of your brain telling your skin to produce more oil, but then you get rid of the oil, and it gets more and more until it gets out of control. Then you have chronic oily skin. So that is what the gut skin brain axis is. So your brain is really smart, but unfortunately in some cases your brain is not the smartest, because your brain only knows what to do when things are programmed, right, in nature. So just based on this logic, if you backtrack it, right, if you want to fix then what's on your skin, you need to go back to fix the root cause, which is what's happening in your gut. Because as long as the intestinal walls are intact and they are healthy, nothing can get into your bloodstream, and therefore nothing can affect your skin. So I'm going to show you. So this is a study And you can find this on like like Google Scholar. You can search for probiotics and skin, and you can find countless studies on the relationship between probiotics and your skin. So this study talks about the effects of probiotics on our immune regulation. Of course, we know probiotics is for immune health, but it also has got a role to play in acne and photoaging. So photoaging is when your skin starts to age in the presence of ultraviolet rays, right? When UV rays causes inflammation in the skin, which then accelerates aging in your skin. So probiotics apparently also helps to do this because they help to increase the resilience of your skin against damage and against UV rays. Let's see. Oh, I've got more people on the live stream today. So yeah, your gut health and your skin health should be looked at the same. They are both important. They rely on each other. And so there's a few things we can do, obviously, to help ourselves. Right. The first thing you want to do to help your gut is to make sure that you have a diet that is low in sugar. And by sugar, I mean the addition of sugar into your food, right, into your drinks, into your coffee, but also things that are very high in simple carbohydrates, things like your cakes, bread, even like rice that we eat. If you can limit all this heavily processed carbohydrates, it's gonna definitely help with not the blood sugar levels in your body, but it's also gonna stop feeding the bad bacteria that's in your gut. The other thing you want to do is to also stop eating processed foods. So things like fast food, things that comes out from a can, or things that like margarine. All those things, all this processed food, they're called processed food because they have gone through a series of manipulation to the food to help this food stay fresh longer, so they have a longer shelf life. But when food has a longer shelf life, it means chemicals or other things have been added to it to change what the food should really be. And when we consume such foods, most of these foods can actually increase inflammation in the intestinal tract. Why? Because when we process foods, right, we make the food last longer, so they're more resilient. And then therefore they're also more resilient in your gut, in your intestine, because they resist being digested. So you have then bits of foods that's indigested, it's really hard to digest, and they start to do things in your intestine because they're staying there for too long, they're not digested, then they get moldy, they grow mold. So mold is a microorganism that also competes with your good bacteria, and then the mold also releases toxins that causes inflammation on your intestinal walls, and that also enlarges like the pores. So avoid sugar, avoid processed foods, and you want to increase a diet that is really high in like soluble fiber. So things like things that contains soluble fiber will be things like bananas, onions, leeks, and what they do is that the soluble fiber is a food source for the good bacteria in your gut. Your good bacteria in your gut, they feed on things like inulin, which is a soluble fiber found in foods. Even apples contain soluble fiber as well. So you want to consume those. And the last thing you want to do is to look at your food intolerance. So some people, in fact, everybody has got some foods that their body don't really agree with. So for a lot of people would be gluten, right? Some people do not react very well to gluten. And in the forms of gluten sensitivity, you have two types. You have people who are just purely allergic to gluten. And these people, they have what we call celiac disease. And celiac disease is when your body lacks a gene to break down gluten in your intestine. And therefore, the unbroken gluten then goes into the bloodstream, and it damages, of course, the intestinal walls. It causes damage. So in that extreme case of celiac disease, you want to totally eliminate gluten, no gluten at all. And then in the other case is people who are not celiac, but they do have certain sensitivities to gluten. So like myself, I'm not celiac, but I find that if I take too much gluten, I get bloated, I get my brain doesn't work as well as it should, and then also I realized that my digestive tract, doesn't work as well as it should. So some people do have slight intolerance to certain things. You know yourself best, right? If you eat certain things, and you know that every time after you eat it, you won't be able to go to the toilet well, or you get a breakout, then you know that that food is something that you're intolerant to. As long as it is something that you're intolerant to, you should possibly try and totally eliminate it, because by consuming it, you are giving it a chance to cause inflammation in your body. And the role of protecting the intestine, the gut, is to make sure that we eradicate any potential forms of inflammation in the gut. So that comes with the diet. Then you want to have a diet that is, of course, very rich in the rainbow colors, right? And very colorful, because those colorful fruits and vegetables contains the antioxidant, and antioxidant can also be anti-inflammatory. So they help to reduce the inflammation in your gut. Hey guys, if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, please feel free to live chat with me. If you have any questions along the way that you want answers for, you can type your questions. I'll be able to respond to you as well. And so let's talk about, before we do that, I'm going to remind you guys what today's live stream flash deal is. Today's flash deal is, the flash deal code, is it up? Let me see. Today's flash deal is 10% off Firefighter, Gut Warrior, and Marine Matcha. And the code is GUT10, GUT10. So if you come to our website and if you buy any of these products, Firefighter, Marine Matcha, Gut Warrior, and then you can check out with the code GUT10, you get 10% off. This flash deal will only last for the next 1.5 hours. So this flash deal ends at 10 p.m. Pacific time. And then today's live stream giveaway is a new game that I have created. So it's interactive. You have to look at the live stream to play the game, and we'll play that pretty soon, in about 15 minutes. So keep a lookout for that. And if you guys have any questions on the products, or if you have any questions on anything, just feel free to talk to me on the live stream as well. So how we can help our gut is, of course, through supplementation. And let's talk about, the obvious would be Gut Warrior, right? As the name tells you, Gut Warrior. Ooh, what sound is that? As the name tells you, Gut Warrior is probiotics that support the gut. And the two particular strains of gut bacteria, the good probiotics in here, would be the Saccharomyces boulardii and the Bacillus coagulans. And these are both yeast type probiotics. They are hard shell probiotics. They have a hard shell around them. And this hard shell actually prevents the probiotic from being damaged by heat, and therefore they are shelf stable, which means you don't have to keep this in the fridge, and you can just have this in your handbag or wherever, keep it on the go. It's very compact and easy, and really you want to keep this by your side all the time, because you don't know when you need probiotics, right? You should be taking this every single day, but you can also take this as like a on the spot thing. So Saccharomyces boulardii and Bacillus coagulans have been studied, and they are really, really good at reducing inflammation. And by inflammation is can you guys hear that? I think my neighbor is drilling. So what it does is it helps to reduce the inflammation in your gut. It helps to support the balance in your digestive tract. And specifically what the yeast type of probiotics do is they go into your intestine, and they actually cling onto things that's lying on the intestinal walls. It's almost like like a scraper. So it scrapes everything off the intestinal walls. It keeps it clean, and therefore it allows the intestinal walls to have a chance to heal. Elma's asking, what can you recommend for an acidic like me? Are you talking about you get like hyperacidity, so like you get heartburn after you eat? If you are, then I'll talk about it. Will be the answer will be in the next product. So that's what it does. And like they said, if you're suffering from acne, or if you have like really reactive skin and nothing has worked for you, the first thing you want to do is, of course, to look at a probiotic, because that could be just that fix that you need to restore the balance to your intestinal tract, and keep everything in order. So really easy to take this, just 1 capsule a day. And then you want to take this after food, because you need to have food in your body. Then when you take your probiotic in there, it starts to work. It also contains beta glucan, which I find really important, because I've added beta glucan in because part of the issue why people have got like a weak immune system, or if they have like problems with the skin, is also because of a weaker immune system. And by weaker, it doesn't mean that you're weak, but it's because your immune system is having so much stress, because it is dealing with so many issues of inflammation in your body, so it's not working as efficient as it should. So we have beta glucan in here, and this is a yeast derived beta glucan, and what it does is it actually increases the health of the immune cells that lives on your gut. So if you do not know, we have a lot of in fact the bulk of the immune cells lives on our gut and the intestine. So yeah, so this is what Gut Warrior does. That's why we say this is an immune and gut support. In fact, we should also call it immune, gut, and skin support, because you need, as long as you have problems with your skin that makes it really reactive, it gets red, angry, acne, then most likely, or not, more than 90% of the case would be from your gut. So Gut Warrior, 1 capsule a day, very, very small. You can take up to 2 capsules a day. It's okay. But 1 capsule a day should be sufficient to help you maintain that homeostasis in your gut. Then the next thing is Firefighter. Firefighter, which has got a very cute seahorse on the packaging. It is called Post-Indulgent Rescue, but it is more than that, right? So it is not just only for times where you overeat and you feel like you are bloated or you feel uncomfortable. Firefighter is also great as a daily supplement, because it contains slippery elm, and it contains aloe vera, and both of this provides soluble fiber, and this is like a food source for the probiotics. So it is great to pair these two together. Like if you're taking Gut Warrior, you should also consume Firefighter. It just helps to produce that additional food source for the good bacteria to grow. Then it has got licorice, and specifically we're using a patented licorice extract called Gut Guard. And Gut Guard, what it does is it reduces inflammation in your gut, and it also restores that balance to the acidity level in your gut, in your stomach. A lot of times for people, when they get constant heartburn, or when they get constant discomfort when they eat food, or they get gastritis quite often, is because of an imbalance in the acidity in the stomach. It could be you are hyperactive, so in the case where that means the stomach produces too much acid, or it could also be that the stomach produces too little acid. So too much acid or too little acid, they're both not really good for you, because they make things discomfort, right? As long as it is not imbalanced, it is discomfort. So that's what they do, and so what Firefighter does is 2 things, right? In the short term, or immediately, it relieves that that burning or the heat that comes when you have a heartburn, and you just chew 1 to 2 tablets, you get the soothing effect. But you can also take it daily as a supplement, because the licorice extract is a good anti-inflammatory that helps to support the stomach health and also the intestine health. And then the aloe vera and slippery elm, when on contact with your saliva, they produce like this mucus-like solution that, as you swallow it, it coats the entire digestive tract. So it's almost like a moisturizer for your gut. Yeah, it is. It is a moisturizer for your gut. It keeps your gut wall moisturized, healthy, and strong. So this is what Firefighter does. And then lastly, we're going to talk about marine matcha. So when you are talking about your gut, you also want to, these 2 products here, they are like repairing, right? They help to repair the gut health. and they help to fix the problem. And then once you repair it, then you want to feed the gut with the right things. And in this case, marine matcha contains not just green tea, but it also contains chlorella and spirulina. Chlorella and spirulina, they are very protein-rich superfoods. They are like plankton algae that lives on water. And what they do is they also contain very high chlorophyll. And chlorophyll is something that is really it is not essential, but it is really important to our health because chlorophyll acts like a chelating agent that helps to draw in toxins and heavy metals. And they are essentially like little cleaners, right? So if you consume chlorophyll acts like little cleaners that go in there and start scrubbing and cleaning everything. So you can mix marine matcha with like your breakfast shake, or you can drink it with just hot water added to it. As long as you get this into your body, regardless of how, whether in like a cookie or in like a drink, or sprinkle onto like your breakfast cereal. As long as you get this in, the spirulina and chlorella, they provide a lot of micronutrients. They are rich in vitamins and minerals, but they're also rich in chlorophyll. They help to do that. But also specifically for spirulina and chlorella, they also do have anti-inflammatory effect. And all those things actually helps to also calm the gut. And then the green tea is very high in polyphenols, so it contains antioxidant that also helps to support the gut health. It also helps to support your general health. So this is a great way to get the greens into your body daily. We are not eating enough greens, although we do eat green vegetables every day. It is still not enough because the produce that we have today is not as nutritious as before, and we're also not consuming enough chlorophyll. So this will be a good addition to your gut health if you want to restore the gut balance. So it is what you could do is you could do like a 1 month trial, right? So if you are suffering from some skin problems, or if you know that your digestive tract is just not in the best shape ever, then you could do like a 30-day trial where you consume marine matcha every day, every morning, and then after like dinner or lunch you can take firefighter and then also one gut warrior. You take these three for 1 whole month, so each pack lasts you for a month, and by taking this for a month you will be able to see a good response to both your skin and your general health after a month. So if you're unsure which supplement to take first, if you are just if you haven't taken supplements before and this is your first time taking something, then this tree would be something that is good to get started on. Sue is asking a question. I have a skin problem, which is how to get rid of big pores. So your pores actually don't get big, like in that sense where they don't stretch out and become like a big hole, right? So what happens is as your skin becomes damaged, either by UV damage or by acne, what happens is that the skin surrounding the pores, or specifically the collagen, gets damaged. So as the collagen matrix gets damaged, then your skin collapses in. So that collapse of the skin then forms this enlarged pore-like thing. So the pit, that's actually the enlarged pores. It's not specifically your pores being big, but it's just the skin structure around the pores has collapsed. So in this case, what you need to do is firstly, you need to increase the amount of collagen that's in your skin. And so you can do this with the First Light supplement, because First Light supplement contains a phytoceramide in there that is derived from wheat, and this particular phytoceramides have been clinically proven to help to reduce the appearance of the big pores in your skin by rebuilding that collagen in your skin to push the skin up, so it reduces the visible appearance of the enlarged pore. So this works really well because this is the product that I developed this, but I also took this, and after a year I noticed that my visible pores actually diminished in size. So like the acne scarring that I had from before, and I'm going to show you guys my picture for in another live stream, but like my pores became really not as visible as before. I think it was almost like an 80% improvement after a year, just from the supplement. So from the supplement wise, like, because for skincare there's not much you can do. When you get like pits and scarring on your skin, skincare is not going to do a lot of good, because you need to make sure you need to rebuild the collagen from within, and that is the whole purpose of Ceramiracle. It is to create ingestible beauty products, so we could actually help to restore the skin from within, which is really the root cause of the problem. So you need to be consuming this. And then what you can do to accelerate the process is to do things like skin needling. And if you haven't done skin needling before, I'm going to do a live stream on skin needling very soon, where I will do my skin needling, because I'm due to do it soon. I'll do it in front of you guys. I'll show you how to do it, so you can try at home. While it sounds scary and dangerous, but if you start with from a very basic entry level, it is very manageable, and it is not painful. But what it does is it accelerates the production of the collagen in the skin. It repairs it. So if you want to get rid of like big pores, the first thing you want to do is to take a skin supplement that contains the specific phytoceramides. So this is First Light. And then if you want to accelerate the process, then you can do skin needling. And then after needling, you want to use certain skincare serums that contain ingredients that also help to stimulate the production of collagen. Mandy is asking, which product do you recommend for IBS? So IBS is irritable bowel syndrome. It is a condition where doctors still do not know what causes it, right? But it is a condition where you either get really constipated all the time, or you get diarrhea all the time. After you eat food, you get bloated, and it gets rumbly and windy. Naturopaths know the cause of IBS. For us, the cause of IBS is definitely because of the poor gut health. Your intestinal walls are damaged, and that's why you have IBS. So again, for IBS, you definitely you must go on a probiotic regime. You need to get probiotics in it, and Bacillus coagulans and Saccharomyces boulardii, which is a true probiotics in Gut Warrior, has been used by myself on many patients to fix IBS. So you need to do this. You also want to improve. So in terms of IBS, you might not have hyperacidity. You might not need firefighters so much. But what you could consider is you could consider Cell Soldier, because Cell Soldier contains the turmeric. And the turmeric has got the anti-inflammatory effect that can also help to support in cases of IBS. So going for like two products would be Gut Warrior and Cell Soldier would be a good pairing if you are suffering from IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. It's time for the game. It's time for the game. Who's ready for the game? Who's ready for the giveaway? We are giving away. Where's my tote bag? Let me get my tote bag. We are giving away a tote bag. So today's live stream giveaway, we are giving away the Sandbear tote bag, and today's giveaway is unlimited. So what that means is if you take part in the game, as long as you guess the correct thing, you win. Right, so who's ready for the game? Please type yes. If you're ready for the game, type yes. Yes. It's giveaway time. Type yes. If you don't type yes, I will not start the giveaway. If you don't type yes, I will not start the giveaway. Yes. Today's giveaway, today's game is new. It's fun. It's easy. It's really easy to win. Okay, Athena, Mandy, Anna. You can take part in the giveaway. You can join the game wherever you are. you don't have to watch the whole live stream. As long as you are seeing this now, you can join the game. And you know, the live stream giveaway game is really fun and easy. You just have to type in your answer, and as long as your answer is correct, you know, regardless of where you are, we'll send this to you. It's that easy. It's a global, worldwide giveaway game. So let's see the game. Let's see the game. Ta-da! This is today's game. So on the live, and so you have to be watching the live stream to play this game. Today's live stream game is to find Sam, right? So we have color blocks here. We have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And Sam is in 2 of these colors. So all you have to do is to type the color that you choose. So you could choose red, you could choose orange or yellow or green or purple or blue. Just type that out. You are only allowed to have 1 guess per person, so you can only guess 1 color. And then after that, we're gonna open the boxes one by one to see which one contains Sam. So as long as you find Sam in the color, everyone that chooses that color wins. Do you guys like this game? If you do, you can start now. We'll give you guys 5 minutes to think about the color that you want and then type out the color. So you can type this on Facebook, you can type this on YouTube, you can type this on our live stream on our website, as I can see everything here. So go ahead, make your guess. We have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. In fact, I can't even remember which one I picked, so I cannot help you. I totally forgot which 2 colors that I picked. Okay, people are coming in with answers. So Mandy picked green, DB picked purple. Any more? So you only have to type in the color of your choice. You're only allowed 1 choice per person. And then we will open the boxes one by one to see if you have picked the right color. Oh, my hair is going crazy. It's a good thing is we are opening up our hair salon, so we can start. I can go for my haircut. So we have green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Any more? We have about 3 minutes left. Red, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 colors, and then 2 of the 6. Wow, so you have a 30%, everyone has a 30% chance of guessing correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we only have 7 people guessing, but we have a lot more people on the live stream. Hey, if you're seeing the live stream now, or if you have just walked away, we are doing the live stream giveaway right now. Everyone can join the live stream game as long as you have an address that we can send you the gift to. And the game for today is to pick the right color that contains Sam. You just have to type in either red, orange, yellow, green, blue, or purple. You know, if you pick the color that has got Sam in it, then you get to win a Sam tote bag. So we will ship this to you wherever in the world you are. Okay, today's 30% chance of getting it right, 1 out of 3. Very, very good odds. Anymore? We have 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Type in your answers quickly. Okay, we have like 1.5 minutes left. So again, today's live stream giveaway game is to pick the color that contains Sam, and we have 6 colors here for you to pick from. As long as you pick the color that is correct, then you get to bring home a Sam tote bag. So as long as you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, or our website, you can type in the answer to our live stream. Just type in any color. Last minute. So I've had people message me after the live stream saying that they are watching the live stream, but they feel very shy to chat with me on the live stream. There's nothing to be shy of because we probably wouldn't know who you are anyway because you can pick your nick. And yeah, just say hi. I have friends who are watching this and they just like, oh, I'm very shy to join the live stream. Don't be shy. Okay, closing in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's find Sam. So the first color is red. How many people pick red? We have Athena and Janice picked red. Let's see, is Sam in red? Nope. Sorry. Is it orange? How many picked orange? Shell on YouTube picked orange, and that's it. One person picked orange. Is it orange? No. Oh. Next is yellow. So who picked yellow? We have, oh, Elmer picked yellow. Okay, one person picked yellow. Is it yellow? Sam is in yellow. Congratulations, Elmer. Okay, next one. Is it green? So who picked green? Anna picked green. And one person picked green. Oh, two person. Green is, let me see. Mandy and Anna picked green. Is it green? Better luck next time. Okay, blue. So Tiffany picked blue. So one person picked blue. Blue is which means the final Sam should be in purple. Congratulations to the purple and yellow people, the yellow and purple people. Congratulations to who picked yellow. Let me see. Congratulations to Elmer and DB. Elmer and DB picked purple and yellow. Congratulations. Do you guys like this game? I love this game. It's fun. I'm gonna probably throw in like a sound effect next time. Congratulations. So, hope you guys have fun today. I will think of more games on next live stream. Let me look at next live stream's topic. And the next live stream topic is so on May 7th, which is on Thursday Pacific time, same time, we'll be talking about the blues. How to beat the blues. And we're not talking about like feeling the blues, but we're talking about blue light. And blue light actually causes more damage than you think. It is not just skin damage, it is more than that. So in 2 days time, I will be sharing with you guys about blue light. What is blue light? How can blue light affect your health and your skin? And what can we do then to protect ourselves against blue light? So that's the next live stream, and then the next live stream's giveaway will be really special. In fact, it is our most expensive giveaway to date. So I will have to think up of a bigger game maybe more challenging because the giveaway next live stream is worth, I can't remember how much, but I think it is worth $65 each, and we're giving away more than one. So please come onto the live stream and get your friends to watch the live stream too, because the more people watching the live stream means I will give you guys more chances to win the giveaway. And so, yep. And I know a lot of you guys, like, maybe the timing is not right for you, so you actually watch the live stream after the live stream is being published. So what I'm going to also bring on from time to time now would be a post live stream game, right? So if you're watching if you're watching a replay of the live stream, because the timing is not good for you in your time zone, or because maybe you're busy, then you can still watch the live stream after the live stream. It will be loaded up to YouTube and Facebook, and that is where you can also participate in the game, which I will talk about in maybe in the next few live streams. Then that way we will make this like more like an extended game where you have like a day to answer and then you win something. So I hope that makes it more interesting and makes it maybe more fair for some of you. I know you guys have invested time watching the live stream replays every session. So yeah. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for staying with me for today's live stream. I will see you on Thursday. Oh, Sue, yes, Sue, you missed out the giveaway. Yeah, so that's the thing. If you're watching the live stream, you have to keep one of the windows open for the live stream, so or at least keep the audio open so you know when I'm announcing the live stream giveaway. But having said that, thank you so much guys for staying with me today. It's been amazing, it's been fun, and I hope to see you guys at the next live stream. Share the word, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, subscribe to our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube page, and then please share our live stream so more and more people know about it. See you guys on Thursday. Bye bye.